Welcome back to another episode of The Resilient Realtor. My name is Jordan McCaffrey, and I am a realtor with RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks. Today's video is just to give some tips for those of you who are going through the process of buying a new home or farm or land or condo, whatever you're buying property-wise that I'm helping you with. I'm here to talk to you today about some things to keep in mind while you're going through that process. My entire job, the whole job, is basically to make this entire thing as stress-free, quick, and painless as I could possibly do it for you. In order to do that, I need you to do a couple things for me. I'm here to tell you today the 10 major things that you need to keep in mind while you're going through this lending process. Here we go. First of all, don't change jobs, don't become self-employed, and don't quit your job while you're going through this process. That's the first rule. Do not buy a vehicle. Don't do it. Third thing, credit cards. Don't excessively use your credit limit or let any of your accounts fall behind. Make sure you're making those payments at the same rate that you've been and that those aren't getting behind. That money that you set aside for closing, don't spend it. Don't spend it on anything other than closing. It's gonna be tempting. It's gonna be really tempting, but don't do it. Make sure you have that when you get to the closing table. Don't omit any debts that you have from your lender during the lending process. Make sure that you are being as clear cut as possible so that everybody's on the same page with finances. Don't buy furniture. Don't buy it. I know you want to buy that dream set from Ashley that you've just had your eye on that's at $3,000 sectional. Just wait till closing and then you can deck out your new place. Don't add any new inquiries, that one. Don't add any more of those to your credit. So you know how tempting it can be when you go to Ulta and they're like, well, you can save this much percent today if you just open an Ulta. Don't open that credit card. Stop it. Just stop it. Once you close, open it, buy all the makeup, but wait for a little bit. Don't make any big deposits or withdrawals without checking with your loan officer. If you have to take out a bunch of money or put a bunch of money in, make sure that you are talking to them and you're communicating so that they know where that's coming from, why it's there, and they're not just confused. Don't change bank accounts. Cut and dry. Don't do it. Stay with your bank. And finally, don't co-sign for anybody. Just don't do it. So you just want to keep these things in mind when you're going through a lending process. In order for you and your lender and me and your realtor and everybody to be on the same page, keep everything as consistent as you have been. Because if you're at this point, consistency is key and you don't want to jeopardize your loan. And for some people, buying new furniture could mean the difference between getting an approval and a denial of their loan. Keep those things in mind. If you have questions about any of them, always reach out. My contact information's at the bottom of this. And when you want to move to the lake, as always, I'll be here.